all, this is Sia Naz and welcome to another episode of the Diary of a Hip Hop Artist podcast. So what you just heard was a beat that I've been working on called Electric Soul. As you can hear, it's very different to anything that I've made before. It's that robotic sort of sound. I don't know, I thought it was fun and cool, and I just want to make music that I like. So I just went through all the sample packs that I had, and I don't know, I just like to make what feels good for me. So it made me happy, and then I just kept looking for more samples, and I came up with that. So yeah, we'll see what the lyrics are going to be. I think it's going to be something about feeling crazy or being crazy, because that's sort of how the music makes me feel. So you just have to wait till the end of this episode to hear the full beat, and then wait the next few weeks to see what sort of lyrics I put to it. So that should be really cool. So we're back into it. Got a few things done this week. Went to a really cool concert, which I'll tell you about. Learning new things. So let's get into it. So I said last week on the podcast that I'm going to try a new concept and add things in. So that's going to take a little time until people's schedules allow their time to be free so that we can talk when I've got time. So this is what we're just having a bit of trouble with at the moment. But once I figure out scheduling, we should be good so that there's a bit more variety and it's not just me talking about myself and what I do, which is basically what this podcast is about. But I think just to add some variety and make it a bit more exciting, just get some other people and other artists and just different point of views on things. So I think that'll be exciting. But for this week, let's get back into the swing of things. So let's start with Monday. So Monday this week, what I did was I made the YouTube video for the podcast and I uploaded it. So that was what I did on Monday, as well as working. As you know, I'm still an Uber driver, not earning the millions that I need to just do music full time. But, you know, I'm happy that I can earn some money and still do music and continue with my podcast and with the beats and all that. So I'm still grateful. I'm thankful that I can still do things. So that was on Monday. On Tuesday, I made the video for I Want It beat, and that took me a while to figure out because what I did was use FL, Fruity Loops, which I'm sure everybody knows, and you can make a visualizer. So that's where you've got the circle with the sound bars going. And I'd already made one last year, but I completely forgot how I did it, and I didn't write any notes anywhere. So this time what I did was I took notes on how to make it, and I have to thank Curtis King for that. He's got a brilliant tutorial on that. So what I did was just pretty much go through his, and but my version of FL is a bit older, so just a few things were just a bit different, and what I did with mine was different to what he did with his. So mine's not as fancy, but still really good. So what I've done is I took notes, and it took me a couple of days to figure out. The hardest part, as I said, was the sound bars, to get those to bounce when the beat plays, and I couldn't figure out for the life of me how to do it, but I did figure it out. Took me a couple of days, lots of tutorials to look through, but I didn't need to look through the tutorials because all I needed to do was figure it out myself by playing around with the buttons on the visualizer in FL, and it was so easy. It just made me so angry because it was so easy, and all I needed to do was just play around with it myself instead of wasting a couple of days looking through other tutorials thinking that it was really hard when it wasn't. So I figured it out. I've taken all the notes, so I know how to do everything now, and I'm thinking to make a tutorial myself, and mine is going to be a lot more very, very basic, very, very step by step, because Curtis King knows how to he uses FL, whereas I use Ableton. So my tutorial is going to be for people who are only getting FL so they can make the visualizers, because everything you need to make the visualizer is free, and I don't use FL regularly at all. So this will be very, very basic, very, very step by step. So it'll be really easy for absolute total beginner to pick it up and watch the tutorial and figure it out and make some really cool visualizers. So they're really cool. It's really cool when the sound bars bounce. It looks really professional. That's what I did on Tuesday. I made the video for the beat I wanted. That was Tuesday, and then I uploaded both of those, and I've been trying to promote these myself, mainly to save money, because even though it's not expensive, when you're not making a lot of money, because as well as working on music and working Uber, I also look after my parents, so it's quite taxing, and I don't get a lot of time to work, so I don't have a lot of money to spend. So I'm just trying to figure out where I can promote my videos to get some more awareness, instead of, because when you're paying people to promote your videos, you don't actually know where they're posting your videos, and only a few times have I been given a list of where my videos have been promoted, and it's totally inappropriate places, and it makes me really angry, because then it looks like I'm spamming, and I'm not. I'm trying to get like legit promotion for my videos, so I'm just trying to figure out where to promote them. And if you've got any suggestions, please let me know, because that would be cool. Just trying to figure out, because what I've also noticed is when I've promoted my videos to the same places that these people promote my videos, they get over 1,000 views, and when I do it myself, I get like 5 views. So they must be doing something else, because it doesn't make sense that they can promote to like 10 Facebook groups, and then I do it to the same 10 Facebook groups and get 5, and they get 1,000 views. So I don't know. I'm just trying to figure that out. I'm trying to get like a legitimate base. I want to get legitimate fans. You know, you don't want spam views and all that. It's not good. So that's what I've been working on, just trying to figure out how to do all that. Wednesday I didn't do much. I worked, and Wednesday nights I got a dinner at my sister's, and I babysit my nephew so my sister can have some relaxing time, because he's a bit of a handful. He's a little kid. He's only 6. He wants to play, and there's only going to be one child, so you know he needs to be entertained. So I play with him on Wednesdays, and we have some fun. On Thursday, I made the video on how to make the I Want It beat. I recorded that on Thursday, so I'll release that next week as well. It's so hard to do these because my computer is so crap, and I really hate crying poor, but I cannot afford to get a new laptop, and I desperately need a new laptop. It is so slow, and when I use Adobe Premiere Pro, which is what I make my tutorials with, oh God, it's so frustrating. This computer drives me nuts. And the last computer that I had was a Dell, and I loved my Dell laptop. It was pink, and we were best of friends. And then then that one died, and I had money then, and I got this HP laptop. This laptop and we are not friends. I don't know about you, but we have not been good friends. And I don't like using it. I just want my pink laptop to start working, because we were the best of friends. I absolutely love that laptop, but this one I don't like it. And the next one that I want to get is a Dell laptop as well, and I hope that we can be best friends again, because I really loved working with that laptop. So we'll see what happens with that. On Friday, to be honest with you, I cannot remember what I did on Friday. I know I'm supposed to write it down, but just been getting a bit lazy, so I think maybe I was just watching a movie and just chilling, because I can't remember for the life of me what I did on Friday. But on Saturday last night, I went and saw Phil Collins, and I have to say he was amazing. The first hour was a bit boring, but the second hour was really cool. Like, his band is amazing, and as he said, you know, nobody plays music like that anymore. He had a horn section, which I absolutely love, and he had four players in this band: trumpet, saxophone, trombone, I don't know, I think there was a trombone in there, I'm not sure now. But these guys were amazing players, and the energy and the backup singers. And I have to say, Phil Collins was sitting down. He hobbled on stage with a cane, and I thought this was a joke. He's just going to throw it down and then he's going to start dancing. But no, he hurt his back and he hurt his foot, so he couldn't move very much. So he came on stage. He hobbled on stage with the cane, and then he sat in a chair and he did apologize, and he said, my body's not the best, so I'm going to be sitting down. But it was still a great concert because the band was awesome, and he's got such great songs. When you got hits like that, who cares that you're not moving? It reminded me of when I went to see Elton John, and Elton John is sitting down most of the time. Well, he's sitting down all the time, but that was a great concert too because they've got the songs. When you've got songs like that, who cares if you're sitting or standing? The songs just really rock, and then you do them live and you've got a live band and they're all fantastic. Doesn't matter, it's amazing. So you could be sitting or standing, who cares? It's all about the music. If you've got great music, you can do anything. It was really amazing. He had his son, who's 17 years old, playing the drums, and he did a great job too, and he played piano. And I wish his son all the best. He's a very handsome young kid, and it looks like they've got a really good relationship. And yeah, it was really good to see them because they did a song together. His son was playing piano and Phil Collins was singing, and the song that he sang was the one that his son liked from all his songs. It was a song that his son chose. So that was really nice. It was lovely. It was just really nice to see, and it was very natural and normal. And yeah, it was really cool. It was fun. And Phil Collins has got a great sense of humor. So I really enjoyed that. It was a great concert. I always like it when the performer has a sense of humor. It's good, it's music, so just lighten up. So that was really cool. That was last night, and it was boiling hot, and I nearly passed out 5 times because I was squashed in the middle of people. I mean, we were sitting down, but the seats are so small, and the person on my right was quite large, and the one on my left, she wasn't as big, but I just got squashed in between. I thought I'm going to pass out, but I didn't. It was very uncomfortable, but the music was great, so I was really happy with that. And I took my binoculars because I wasn't in the nosebleed section, but I wasn't close, and it was nice to use the binoculars because it makes it more real. Like, you can see him on the screen, but whenever you see someone on screen, it's like they're on TV, and when you see things on TV, it's not real. So with the binoculars, you could see him clearly, and it was like, oh, I'm actually looking at Phil Collins, not on a screen, but I'm looking at him myself, and I'm looking at the band, and I could see things that people couldn't see because they were looking on the screen, but I was, looking around at the stage, and that was really cool. So when I can remember, I'll take my binoculars. Not sure if I'll take them when I go and see Eminem. I might get laughed at. That's at the end of this month. But I've got pretty good seats, so we'll see. I'll take them, but if I get too embarrassed, I might not bring them out. Might leave them in my bag. So that was the week. So I got a few things done. I'm especially happy that I got the visualizer done. The FL visualize and figured it out, and wrote notes so that I could remember how to do it next time, and I'll teach you how to do it as well. So that was going to be a bit of a lengthy video, but even I'll be going back to it to remind me how to do stuff. So I hope you look forward to that. That'll be out in a few weeks. So I tried to get out 2 videos a week. I'd love to get out 3. I'm working on that, so slowly and just sort of increase. I don't know about vlogging. I mean, I want to do a vlog that's exciting. I don't want to do a boring one. So I'm just watching a few vlogs like Casey Neistat. He keeps them short, which is what I want to do too. But he does go out and about on his skateboard and that other electricized one. Can't remember what that's called. But yeah, so just trying to figure out to make videos that people are going to watch, not people are going to ignore. So we'll see that. That might be me just making excuses, but more than anything, I just want to make music and put it out. We'll see how that goes. So a lot of things on my mind, up to a lot of things. I want to start recording. That's been a problem of late. Maybe I'll just make a few more beats and then write the lyrics to them and just record everything in one go. So that's a priority, is to record vocals and to practice a bit more, which is always a bit of a problem around here. But yeah, so that was the week, and what you heard at the start of this episode was the beat that I've made called Electric Soul. That's just a working title. I'm going to change that once I start writing the lyrics, but it's very crazy sort of beat, but I like it. So what you'll hear now is the whole beat. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Share it with your friends. Leave comments down below. Contact me on social media. Let me know what you think. Any notes that you want to leave me. And I will speak to you guys next week. Thanks for listening. Bye.